back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm actually trying something a little bit different. I'm doing a palette. I'm trying this $5 eyeshadow palette that I found. If you guys don't know about Five Below, it's like a bougie dollar store. They have a lot of things for cheap, $5 and under. They sell anything from t-shirts to candy to, you know, school notebooks. You know, they got a variety. My makeup is all done. It's just the base. It costed me $5, and honestly, for what you're getting, this is amazing, because you're not gonna find this at Ulta for $5. So when I found it, I just had to grab it. If you're buying something for $5 and it's holographic and it doesn't feel too cheap, you don't have to break the bank to get what you want. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you wanted your Morphe palette, you can definitely buy a Morphe palette and have a whole lot more colors. I think on average with shipping everything, this is like what, $30 to $40. I'm not gonna sit here and compare them or anything, but for $5 versus $35, which one would you pick? If you're starting out and if you're just getting into makeup and you're just trying to figure things out and blah blah blah, I would buy this. Don't go, you know, buying expensive makeup that you don't know how to use. Just because the makeup is expensive, it doesn't mean it's good quality. I have this Lorac Pro Mega 3 palette that I've had for gosh, a couple years now, and this palette was what, $50 to $60 if I'm not mistaken, and I'm honestly not even that. It doesn't do anything to me. You can still have really beautiful makeup at an affordable price, which I'm going to show you right now. Sometimes I just want a very natural, subtle look, and you can't always get that with a very dramatic, bold lashes and everything type look. Most of the times I've just been embracing my own lashes. It gets the job done. So my brushes are like semi-clean. They're stained, but it's gonna do the job, so whatever. This color right here called Proud. I think it's a good transition color. It's not too bold, and I think it'll be a good start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right in the corner, and then in round motions just work back and forth. If you go into a deeper color and it gets too harsh, you have something to fall back on, because you can go back in that color and kind of diffuse it a little. Just a little bit of color just brings out your eyes. Sometimes you don't have to do a whole lot to, you know, look different, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna grab, and I'll tell you guys that this camera is not doing these colors justice at all. They're so beautiful, and they're pigmented for $5, I'll tell you that. And deepen the crease just a tad with it, so you can just grab and press. I think it's really pretty still. This color is really catching my eye. It's called Devious, and I don't know, I want to give it a shot. I'm gonna literally just in the corner, like right there. So what I'm basically doing right now is I'm running it across the top of my lash to kind of give me like a wing effect without actually putting a wing liner. Now I am going to add a small wing, but it's just going to act as a little transition right there. Lights are not doing it as much justice as I wish it would do. So now we're going to go ahead and put something on the lid so it's not just sitting there like all lonely. I think I'm gonna grab that cream color right here. It's called Unity, and I just like it because it's not so orangey, and I want to balance everything we got going on. So I'm just gonna tap on it a little. Ooh. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on my lid like I'm doing. And there's really no order to this. This is not a cut crease or anything fancy. You don't have to worry about, you know, not getting it somewhere. We're just trying to give a proper balance to what we have going on. That's really all that it is. The crease divides it anyway, so you're fine. I like to use a gel. And honestly, with this thing, a little goes a long way because sometimes it'll smear. So you have to be very careful. Have a nail art brush actually. Don't judge me, it does the job, and it has a really small tip. The easiest way is just to kind of rub it on lash line a little bit, and that will also do it, but I really like to get it on the bottom. So grab more as you need though, but just start small because like I said, it's pigmented, it smears. Save yourself the hassle. Both eyes are done. The next thing I'm gonna do is put a very small wing. So what I actually did is, as I put the wing, I drew a tiny little line, then I kind of crossed it just a little, then I drew little lines up there to give me the effect of a fuller lash without actually putting on lashes. Now I like to do a really fine line on the bottom. I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke out some of the color at the bottom. I'm actually going to use this one right here. It's called Fuse. I haven't used it at all. I haven't touched it, so I want to see what it's all about. This is another nail art brush, by the way. I like how it looks. Perfect for that under eye area, and I don't have to do too much or worry about smudging it with one of these bigger brushes. And you want to make sure that you're touching the liner as well, because that's the main important part. Lightly under and re-smudge. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to do that with Proud. Again, the first color, and curl my lashes because like I said, I'm rocking my own lashes today. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these a little curl. If you guys don't know what this is, I mean, I open my eye, then I tip this up, make sure my lashes are in there, open all the way, and then grab. It's a scary sight. From there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my CoverGirl mascara. You can buy this at Walmart for like under $10, I think. From the bottom, and then I wiggle up. Let this dry. Round 2 of mascara. I'm gonna use the Total Temptation by Maybelline because it's a little bit more thicker in my opinion. And I just like to work the very tips of my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my highlight. I just like to dip into these two because this one's almost too dark and this is too light. So when I do that, I get a pretty good balance. And I just like to touch the tip of my nose and go like this. And I just tap. I used to be that girl like this. And I see this all the time and I'm like, why? Grab more as needed. Just tap. You don't have to swipe like some people do. That's how you get too much. Because a lot of the times with those things is it looks good on Snapchat filter. Just walk outside. A lot of you need to stop doing that. And that's how you wear highlighter. This glitter thing from Revlon. Photo Ready Eye Art Pencil Pen thing. Glitter in my inner corner. And that just takes a very basic eye makeup look and just kicks it up a notch. I must wear setting spray. That's how you get that flawless natural look. If you don't do setting spray, my sister, what are you doing? What are you doing? And sink in and look way more natural. So my final thoughts on this palette. I think this palette is a huge steal. Again, if you're starting out in makeup, you're learning how to do makeup, you're figuring out, you know, your budget and all of that, I think this is a perfect beginning to have transition colors. Again, I don't even think the camera is doing it justice because it's really beautiful in person and it's buildable. I wouldn't compare it to the Morphe again, but you will find similar shades in here as in the Morphe palette, like I showed in the beginning. Let me know what you guys think of this look. Let me know what you think about the palette. Do you think this was a good steal? Go ahead and give a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.